Hey guys, it's Alisa, and sorry for the way that I look. I'm so tired. It's been such a long day, and I have to wake up so early in the morning just to do some stuff. So I'm just gonna do this video tonight, and I'm kind of glad YouTube bumped my limit over 15 minutes because my requests are getting longer, but it's nothing to be ashamed of. I long love requests. It's time for bed. I love long requests because it's more to help. So I'm just gonna read it and I'm gonna answer it. And as many of y'all know, I always put the time down below in the comments that you can click and skip over to the answer portion. So I got it via email and it's anonymous. Well, it's not anonymous, but I'm not gonna say their name obviously. So it says, "Hello, Alisa. Thank you for taking your time for people that you don't even know. You're welcome. I didn't think I would be ready to talk about this with anyone, but seeing you and your videos gave me so much of a lovely time that I felt courage to do so. Thank you so much. I love hearing that. I'll just give you the version of my story, and I would love to hear your opinion on my questions based from the view of a woman." Why, thank you. I'll try to keep it as short as possible, as I think the details aren't really important. So before I start, I want you to know that it has been 4 months since all this happened between me and my ex-girlfriend. I am in a mental state where I have forgiven my ex and also myself for what had happened between us. And I am in a position where I can say that I want her back in my life. I don't need her, but I want her back, as I think this needs a second chance. I have a hard time approaching her, so I would like your advice on this. I was in a relationship for 9 years with my ex. We met when we were about 20. In February, we had an argued. In February, I guess it says we had an argument, and after that she went to her father's place and wrote me that she needs space and doesn't know what she wants currently in life. That was a time when I started begging and becoming even more clingy to her. But after 1 week, I thought it was a good idea for us to have space, and that's just what we needed to find ourselves again. She came by to get her stuff and told me that she still doesn't know what she wants, but she doesn't want me to wait for her. Another week later, she met with me and told me it's definitely over. You must understand that we both used to believe in honesty and how important it is. We used to believe in honesty and how important it is to be open to whatever may happen. Well, as I don't want to get too much into detail, she gave me some serious reasons to believe that something was off in these 2 weeks. Yet I never believed her to do something like cheating because of these 9 years where we built a strong trust. Sadly, I was wrong. After the breakup, I did something terrible and I invaded her private stuff as I thought something was seriously off. Hold on. I just need to reread the first sentence. Wait, I'm trying to figure out when those 2 weeks happened. You said there was a 2 week span. I'm trying to see when that was. In February, she argued father's place. The time started after 1 week. Okay. So this happened after? I'm just going to keep reading. So I read her stuff in a specific message and saw that she got closer with a guy who... My mom just made a lot of noise. I'm so sorry. I have really bad ADHD. So I read into her stuff in a specific messenger and saw that she had got closer with a guy whom she met online. And yet she emotionally cheated on me while being in the relationship. She sadly talked bad about me. Oh my god. And was even exchanging pics with another dude. They knew each other for about 6 months as it was one of her friends, but about 3 to 4 weeks before the breakup she had gotten closer to him. And about the time I had the argument with her and she wanted space, she had gotten really close to him. So I think the argument wouldn't have mattered as she was just waiting for the right opportunity. You're very right about that. I probably just hurt myself more by reading and seeing this stuff. I know. I don't know why I did it actually. Probably it seemed odd as I knew her as a completely different woman. So after I found out, I kept doing worse things and made it really worse. I confronted her with this on the phone and even tried to use some fake blackmailing to have her meet up with me. I was destroyed and desperate at that point, and I just wanted her to meet me and tell me the truth in person. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't understand at that time why she wasn't honest with me, even though it was something so important to us. Turns out all of this didn't work, and she blocked me off of all social media and never wanted to see me again. So 4 months, lots of meditation and self-improvement later, I am mentally in a position where I have forgiven myself and her for what happened. Today, I know that I was seriously weak at the time. Even more than the breakup, I became depressed because of work and school and pressure from my family. I became clingy and needy and took the relationship for granted. There were enough reasons I think it was correct for that relationship to die out. Of course, I wish it would have been without cheating or whatsoever, but it is as it is. Thus, I can also understand why she did it and that she fell in love with someone else, as he probably gave her something I wasn't able to do anymore. Well, life changed me, the experience changed me a lot, and also all the stuff I learned until now. I'm in a position where I can genuinely say that I want her back. Aw, you just disappointed me. Not because I need her. No, I can definitely live alone too. Not because I think our relationship deserves... because I think our relationship deserves a second chance, and that I owe it to at least offer this opportunity. Last time we wrote was some weeks ago on my birthday, where she congratulated me. She's very much holding back right now. This means that whenever we write, I probably only get short answers back. This may be because of the other guy she's dating currently, and they're probably still in their honeymoon phase, and of course probably because she doesn't trust me enough. What I want to achieve is to at least create an emotional connection to her, which means I am more than happy if I can have her as a friend in my life, at least. Why? Because I value her as a human being. I would love to hear your opinion on this, and what do you think her perspective is on this. I was also thinking if I should apologize to her, or if it isn't important right now and if we could wait. If I should apologize, do you think I should ask her to phone with me? In love, Anonymous. Okay, this definitely is a very long request. I am going to have to break it down because in my head I was mentally taking notes of everything that I wanted to address, but I lost count, so I might have to scroll through. But first of all, I do need to ask you, I am a little bit confused because you said you want her back, but then you also said you would be fine if you would have her as a friend because you value her as a human being. So would you be okay with just having her as a friend? Because honestly, I think I'll just be blatant and get off my railroad tracks real quick, but I 100% would not take her back on a romantic level because she cheated on you. So for me, if I was in your shoes, it would be hard for me to take her back even on a friend level, but to take her back on a romantic level is something totally like bizarre. Like I wouldn't have zero trust in her. It sounds like she's the one who obviously made the mistake by cheating on you, but then she kind of turned the tables and blocked you off of everything, maybe to kind of make you feel bad. Like, yeah, you snooped on her phone, you were at fault. However, she was more at fault, and you suspected that something was wrong, so therefore you did the research that you had to do, and it might have been immoral what you did, but you did it out of good intention. I completely know exactly why you did what you did, and I honestly don't think you're to blame for it, because otherwise y'all would have kept dating and she would have kept cheating on you. So I don't ever believe cheaters deserve a second chance. That's just my opinion. You know, I was raised very traditionally, very obviously, I guess traditionally is just like the perfect word. I don't think cheaters deserve a second chance. I never think they do. And the thing that really reinforces my decision is that she feels no remorse for what she did. You know, it's one thing if she cheated on you and now she's begging for you back. Like, she wants you back. She wants, you know, I'm sorry, I still love you. Like, if she's still doing all this. But it's the fact that she's still happily dating this guy. She's not really contacting you that much. Like, she's not, she hasn't apologized to you, has she? Like, she cheated on you and now she is just gone out of your life and dating someone new, and she's happily with him, and you might think she still has feelings for you, and maybe she does if y'all were together for 6 years, but I promise you, if she really would love you, she would have not cheated on you, nor would she have found a relationship immediately after ending it with you. I don't like this girl. Yes, y'all both might have messed up, but she did the unthinkable, the unmentionable, and the unfixable of cheating. Look, after 6 years, it's obvious. It was 6 years, right? 9 years. I'm so sorry. 9 years. People get bored after 9 years. She was bored. She wanted new entertainment. She wanted more amusement. She wanted something new. But instead of telling you, hey, look, can we spice it up a little bit? She decided to take that urge or that hankering for something new and bring it to a new man, and she cheated on you, and there's no excuse for that. And I know you're trying to excuse it, but you can't. There's no excuses whatsoever, none. I don't care if y'all were together for 9 years, 25 years, or 50 years. A cheater is a cheater is a cheater. And I bet you she's cheating on the new guy right now. Cheating it has nothing to do with who you're with. Nothing. It has to do with who you are. It doesn't matter if she's dating Channing Tatum, Zac Efron, Dave Franco, or the Pope. If she's a cheater at heart, she's going to cheat on all of them. So it's not something that you did. It's something in herself. It's something in her heart. So you started begging and being clingy and blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to read to see if there's anything that sticks out. She told you it's definitely overlooked. When a girl breaks up with a guy, it's a lot different than when a guy breaks up with a girl. Often, guys break up with girls out of, like, spur-of-the-moment decisions, like, oh, I don't want to be with you anymore. Like, guys break up without thought sometimes, but girls, we put a lot of thought behind our actions. You know, we overthink everything. So if we break up with someone, it's because we don't want that anymore. And she probably broke up with you because she was interested in someone else. So therefore, instead of you being clingy, instead of you chasing after her, you should have respected that and respected the fact that she is a cheater who is seeing someone else. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going through the email right now because I am really tired and I don't really remember everything. You hurt yourself by reading the messages, but you needed to do it, and there's a reason why you did it, and it's to find out what you know. So I don't think you're a bad person for doing what you're doing. The fake blackmailing, that's messed up, but honestly, people make mistakes, and it was out of good intention. So your question is, should I apologize to her? I think you should apologize to her, just because obviously this is so much on your mind, but I don't think you should confess anything because she is in a new relationship. I think what you should do is kind of give it one last nudge, you know, talk to her one more time and say, look, I'm sorry for what I did. And one thing that I learned in church, if somebody ever really upsets you, always apologize to them. Don't apologize for what they did, but apologize for your reaction. I think you should contact her and say, look, you hurt me, therefore I'm sorry for the way I reacted. I reacted negatively, and I'm very sorry for that. I'm sorry for what I did, and I'm sorry for the way I handled the situation. Like, just apologize for yourself and clear the water and clear the air for you, not for her, because she has apologizing that she needs to do, and it's up to her whether or not she apologizes for it. So cover your part and clean your ass, but don't do it for her. Just let her live her life happy right now, because she's a human just as much as you are, and I realize 9 years is a very long time, but she still has a life outside of you, and she's choosing to spend it with someone else right now, so you have to accept that. I know it's hard, I know it sucks, I know you're in a lot of pain, but honestly, she's not the person that you fell in love with. She's not. People change. People change. People's hearts change. People's morals change. People's standards changed. So, you even admitted she fell in love with him. You said, I'm in a position where I can genuinely say I want her back because you believe the relationship deserves a second chance. Honestly, I can't tell you not to date her again because obviously it's not my relationship, it's not my lifestyle, it's not my choices. But however, I'm 100%, 99.9999% confident that if y'all were to date again, she would cheat again because cheaters don't change. She cheated because she no longer is happy with you or thrilled with the relationship or thrilled with you. So she decided to mess up. She made the decision. It wasn't a mistake. Cheating is never a mistake. She made the choice to be with someone else. Yeah, she wished you a happy birthday, of course. She probably does miss you because all of her memories include you. But if she really did love you, she'd still be with you. And she wouldn't have done what she had done. You said you only get short answers back. It may be because of the other guy she's dating currently. Don't make excuses for her. And I feel like you're waiting for her to fall out of this honeymoon phase. Look, she is a grown woman. She knows how to handle herself. She knows how to date. She knows how to communicate. Like, nothing that she's doing, no behavior that she's displaying is because of her new boyfriend. Quit putting the blame on the boyfriend to make yourself feel better. She's acting different because she loves someone else now, and I really hate saying that because I know it's so sad. It's heartbreaking, but it's the truth. And I'm not saying this because I want to hurt you. I'm saying this because I want to help you. If you get back with her, you are going to hurt yourself because she's just going to keep messing up. And I know you value her as a human being, but if you're strong enough, you can at least be her friend. But I will never support a relationship between y'all again. And I don't support a relationship with her and anybody right now because she seems too immature to have one. Unfortunately, I do have to cut this video short because I am on a timer limit right now. My mom is about to walk in the room. I don't want this to be awkward, but I did say everything that I wanted to say. Cheaters are cheaters. I think you deserve better. You seem like a very loving, very kind person. But like I said, maybe do contact her and apologize for the way you reacted and for your mistakes, but never try to make excuses for what she did / what she's doing, because I promise you she's 100% aware of what she's doing. And if she really loves you, and if she truly loves you, she will be back, and she will be back completely in remorse and in sorrow for what she did. But don't let her have the upper hand, don't let her have the control, and don't let her have the say, and more importantly, don't let her have control over your feelings and your heart, because she's the one who screwed up in the long run, not you. So therefore, you need to make the decision and put your happiness first. And I do not think that your happiness is in her, because as you can see, she crushed your happiness when she decided to give herself to someone else. I don't care if it's emotionally cheating. Cheating is cheating. Cheating is cheating. My mom is getting a phone call right now. That's pretty much all I want to say. I know it's a very, very short, blatant, not blatant. It is blatant. This is a very blatant video. But honestly, like, it's every time anyone comes to me with a story that involves a cheater, my advice is the same. Drop them. They're no good. A person can be a god, a goddess for 9 years, but the day they become a cheater, their reputation and their dating standards, like their dating morality, is soiled forever. Like, as soon as you become a cheater, that's it. Like, that's the lowest you can do, especially after 9 years, especially if she didn't have the courage to tell you and then got mad at you for finding out. Yeah, you might have found out in a pretty bad way, but you had to know eventually, and plus you suspected something was off, so you did what you had to do and you saved your butt. So like I said, talk to her, maybe do one last nudge. I'm sorry for how I reacted. I'm sorry that I found out your mistake the way that I did. You don't have to apologize back, but I'm doing this to feel good for myself and to get the dirt off of my shoulders. But you can do whatever you want to do. I'm not in charge of you. I'm not in charge of what you say or what you don't say. I'm simply in charge of what I say and what I feel. So say what you need to say, get everything off your shoulders, and then please live your life. And she will be back if she needs to be back. But until then, respect her relationship, even if it's screwed up, even if she's probably cheating, even if you think she misses you, or even if you know she misses you, respect it, because she chose it for herself. She made the 100% deliberate decision to be with who she's with and to do what she's doing, and there's nothing that you can do to fix or change that, because it's not your life, it's hers. All you can do is make your life good and let her live hers, because yeah, for 9 years y'all belong to each other, but not anymore. So just respect that. Whatever's meant to happen will happen, but I think you should focus on yourself more than her right now, because she's doing what she wants to do. So maybe start seeing new girls, talk to new girls, maybe go out to a bar, like have some fun, like let loose. And maybe this will burn out after her honeymoon phase, but that's 0% your business right now. Like, she is not your person anymore, even if it still feels like it in your heart. So just put yourself first, pray, go to church, you know, try a new sport, a new hobby, just step outside of the box a little bit and get a breath of fresh air, because right now you're being suffocated in her. So I do have to cut this video off. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the request. Hope my advice helped a little bit. If it didn't, I'm sorry. I can do another one if you want me to, but my opinion will always stay the same. A cheater is a cheater, and don't forget it. You deserve better. So if y'all want to contact me, my stuff is down below. And just a friendly reminder, I'm not a counselor or a therapist. I'm not licensed, don't have a degree. This is simply just a hobby. I'm 19 and not a doctor. Alright, bye. Thank you.